Hi everyone, it's Patty from the studio. It's a little windy out on the West Coast, so hence the hair. Again, the hair. But I went to a different Goodwill out here in Vegas, and I think I got some great stuff. Really excited. So why don't you come and hang out with me for a few minutes and see what I picked up and why. Thanks. Stay tuned. So here are the goodies that I picked up at the second visit to a Goodwill in the Vegas area. And I think I got some cool stuff. I'm excited. So let me just kind of walk you through and show you what I picked up and why. First of all, this bowl, I recognized it right away. It's a company called Kurok from Monterey, California. And they do a lot of this inlay wood and brass on a satin black background. I have a tray for them I've had for years, and then I found this kachina, hummingbird kachina, and it's got the history of what the kachina is, company name, and I've dated these to I think the late 50s, early 60s, and it was $4 plus a 20% discount. But I love this company, and it was exciting to find something out there in the wild. These two plates are actually Pyrex. Got two of them. Each of them were $1 plus 20% off, and they're branded as Pyrex. And I just thought it was a different look for Pyrex. I researched it, and the pattern is called Festiva in this green, and again dated to around the 50s. Really good condition. I got two of them, $1 each, plus 20% off. So just really pretty and different. The next item is this lady hand planter. It is Lefton, which is a popular importer back in the day, and I actually found the same item online, and it's dated from 1953, 1955. It was $4, but green was half off, so I got it for $2. No chips, no cracks. They go for pretty good money from what I've discovered. So, very ladylike, but cool. The next item is this. I wish you could feel, this is light as a feather. It has absolutely no weight to it. So that was the first thing I noticed. I then looked at it, and I could tell it was hand-painted, not transferred. And I've looked it over very carefully. I see no chips, no cracks. And then I looked at the back, but in the store, the huge Goodwill sticker was all over it, so I couldn't really peel it off because they hate that. But when I got home, the mark is hand-painted Nippon. So this piece I can definitively date between 1891 and 1921. The previous owner had put some felt protection on the bottom, which can be easily taken off, and that, magic marker stuff I'll get off later. But this is just a gorgeous piece from 1891 to 1921 because of the mark, and it's saying Nippon. It didn't start saying Japan, as I mentioned in a previous video, until post 1921 with a tariff, I think McKinley Tariff Act. Gorgeous. So exciting. The next item they had these two bags of animal napkin ring holders. One in a plain wood and one in a decorated wood. I didn't open the bag yet, but I looked as carefully as I could, and they seem to be really all in good condition. Each bag was $3 with 20% off. And I just thought they were really different. I mean, you could almost just display them and not even have to use them as a napkin ring. But when I looked at comparable selling, these go for surprisingly good money. I don't know where they're made from. I have to look and see if I see any marks. And I think I see one here that I will have to investigate. But a lot of them online were made in Kenya. I'm not sure about these yet, but I was just really excited with these finds. I think they'll go well and quickly. The next items I do very well with needlework kits, unopened needlework kits. So each of these were marked at $3, but I believe the green this day was half off. I lose track. So each one of these were $1, and they're counted cross stitch. They have all the elements, have never been opened. And I've had some other needlepoint and embroidery and counted cross stitch kits that have sold upwards of $40. These I'm not sure yet, but a couple of horse designs, which I think might go well. Brand names, Candamar is very well respected, and they're from like 2001. That one I'm not sure. This is 1998, and this is 1999. And Thomas Kincaid is a well-known name, so I'm optimistic that these sets will go once I get home and I can post everything. I need an assistant. Anybody want to be my assistant? The next item is, it's kind of a vintagey looking ashtray. It's marked Sea Whales, made in Japan. I don't think it's a fancy brand, but it's definitely made in Japan. And this was $1.99. No chips. I thought it had a nice look to it. And ashtrays are becoming more and more popular. And the reason for that is the increase of legalized marijuana. So I have no say about that one way or the other. I just know I sell ashtrays. So I'm hoping that this one will go well as well. This item is a pitcher with mushrooms, which people love mushrooms. There's a lot of crazing on it. Tons, but if you point that out, some people like that look. And it's from Los Angeles Potteries, California, and it's marked number 34. So in my research, I was able to pin down that this was from the 60s, late 60s, a little early 70s. But hand painted, there are no chips, but a lot of this crazing, which is like this crackle. And some potters do that intentionally. Some, it's just a result of the way it's fired. So we will see about that. And that was a little pricey, but it was half off that day. It was orange. I think I've gone 2 more days and kind of combined it. But again, I just love the vintage USA pottery. And then this item is from a company called Temptations. Modern. There's nothing vintage about it. But this plate was 69 cents and this cup was 99 cents. And again, the company is Temptations. They're still in business. They do a lot on QVC. This is a discontinued style pattern. And the reason I know that is at the thrift store at home, I had picked up a kitchen chicken that had measuring spoons in this exact pattern. And that's sold overnight. I have another one up in a brown color, which has, I think, right now a few bids on it. So I thought that this would be something I can sell again because I've had luck with this brand. So it's not a saucer, but I'm going to sell it as a set. It's like a cake plate size. And again, no cracks. And this brand, Temptations, is highly collectible. And then finally, I love Day of the Dead design motifs, and this is a table runner, which is in excellent condition. It looks like it's never been used, and I picked it up for $5 plus a 20% discount. And I might not post this till more in the fall, but I just thought it was really pretty, great for a party. People love Day of the Dead, and there's not one spot. I mean, it feels brand new. So that was exciting. Easy to ship, since again I have to ship everything home. I've already sent one box. I think my husband may kill me. But if I sell it, maybe I'll be good. Anyway, that's it for my latest Goodwill adventures. Thank you so much for spending some time with me, and please like and comment and hit the bell and let me know if you like these kind of videos, what more you'd like to see, and I will try to accommodate your requests. Have a great day from the studio. I say goodbye.